Hello and a warm welcome to The Real Talk. We do hope that your day is going well. Thank you so much for making time to join this conversation. I'm excited today because we are talking to a woman in sports. Is that the right way to say it? Oh, well, not just any sport. But do you know there's a sport called triathlon? Have you heard of that? Do you know there's a national team that represents Rwanda in triathlon sports? Wow, we learn, we always do learn. I'm excited to bring you a lady who will be sharing with us more about that sport and how far we are as Rwanda in regard to it. My name is Jackie Lumbasi. Let's meet our guest. Our guest today is Hanan Uwineza. She is a triathlete.
Yeah.
Is that what you call yourself, Hanan? Is that the right term?
Yes, but for me, I do tri-girl. Tri-girl.
Tri-girl.
Yes.
So there's tri-girl and...
No, the triathlete, but
Yes.
tri-girl as a girl.
As a girl.
Yes.
So there's tri-girl. Explain the difference. Educate me.
Tri-girl is a girl who do three things.
A girl who does three things.
Yes.
So triathlete does not
Yes.
apply to you?
Triathletes,
It's the general
yes.
one for both males and...
Yeah.
But you prefer to be called tri-girl.
Tri-girl,
That's a good one. Thank you for that. Hanan, tell us about triathlon. You know, I normally start the conversation with getting to know you and having a background of where you really come from. But to know for you, first tell us about triathlon. What is that?
Thank you. Triathlon is a combination of sports. That is swimming, cycling, and running.
All done together at the same time.
You start swimming, you finish swimming, you go for cycling, finish cycling, you run.
What distance do you cover?
We have Olympic distance, we have sprint and Ironman distance.
Which is? So Olympic distance is how long?
Sprint is 750 meter swimming, 20 kilometer cycling, 5 kilometer running.
My goodness. 5 kilometer running.
Olympic distance is 1.5 kilometer swimming, 40 kilometer cycling, and 10 kilometer running.
Ironman?
Ironman is 1.9.
1.9.
Yeah, swimming. You cycling for 90 kilometer and 90.
90.
Yeah.
Gosh.
And you run for half marathon, 21 kilometer.
Gosh,
Yes.
you've got to be so fit for you to do that. My goodness. Okay, we will get to the details. Now, let us go back to where it all began. Tell us about yourself, Hanan. Where were you born? What kind of childhood did you have? Describe your family. Would love to know you.
Yeah. My name is Uwineza Hanan. I was born in Gisenyi, Rubavu. Yeah. My childhood was, I was spending a lot of time with my family, my father, my mother, like my stepmother.
You have a mother and a stepmother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Who did you live with?
Stepmother.
Stepmother.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a good woman.
Beautiful.
Yeah, she raised us very well. Yeah.
It's good to hear that. People, I know a lot of people that don't have kind words to say about their stepmoms, but if you stayed with her and you say good things about her,
she's very
thank
good.
God for that. Yeah. How many children?
We are three. My
From your mom
From my father.
or from your father?
Yeah.
So that's both your mom and your stepmom.
Yeah.
Fantastic. And you all grew up in the same house?
Yes.
You and the other two?
Yeah.
Are they boys or girls?
First girl, second me, third boy.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. And how was that household? Warm, friendly? Were they strict parents? Who was the
My
quiet
stepmother.
one? Who was the tough one?
Tough one was my stepmother.
Okay.
She doesn't like she's strict.
She is strict.
Yeah, but my father, because he's sportive also, he's very quiet.
You mean he's sporty? What sports?
Karate, he's a coach.
He's a coach.
Yeah.
So he's got like a karate belt and...
5 dan.
That is where you got it from, eh? Any other person in the family who's into sports?
My brother. Yeah,
I love that. Yeah.
he's a trainer.
He's a trainer. One day I should have an interview with your dad and your brother.
Yes.
That looks like a very interesting family. And then where did you go to school? Was it in Rubavu as well, or
Yeah,
did you
Rubavu.
leave?
Yes. Primary schools and public school.
Okay.
I went to the secondary school and I finished master's, no, bachelor degree in travel and tourism management. Yes, I'm looking forward to do masters in swimming.
Masters in swimming. Have you practiced anything in tourism? Have you worked in that
No.
sector?
I did in hotel industry. I was a trainer, also a therapist.
Wow, you are amazing. A
Thank
trainer and
you.
a therapist.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Hotels in
Yeah.
Rubavu?
No, Goma Serena Hotel.
Goma Serena. Oh, great. Okay. Do you have any childhood memory? Anything funny? Make us laugh a little bit. Tell us something that you think of and you're like, oh my God, my childhood was crazy. Anything, even if it involves boys.
No. One day I was with my cousin, was just walking on the streets, just walking. And then we saw one of our friends, my friend, like it's not our friend, my father's friend. And I told my cousin, can you go ask him for 1 coin so you can go buy a biscuit? And then she said yes. And then I told her, don't buy a biscuit, we buy it's like juice. We call it spa dip.
Oh,
When
I know
drink
spaghetti.
that,
The tongue
yes.
changes color, yes.
And then my mother said, where did you get that money? Where did you get that money? I say, we asked for. And then that day beat us. From that day, we stopped asking for money.
Yes.
Yeah, for anyone.
You had started bad manners.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's interesting. So then, your love for sports and tourism, which one came first?
It's sports.
It's sports.
Yeah.
Take us back to that time. How did you fall in love with sports? How did you know that it was going to be a big part of your life?
Yeah, my stepmother used to take her to Lake Kivu to swim every Saturday and Sunday mornings. Many people go do sports, something like that, yeah. We used to go there for swimming. And after that, we met one guy, he was teaching ladies how to swim. And then he said he was a coach. They used to have a group of people, it's like a team called Beach Boys. It was only for boys, there was no girls. And then say, are you interested to come in our team? I said, yes. They started teaching me like that. I went there as the first girl for swimming.
You're the first girl to join the Beach Boys.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
To remain that name after others starting to come. Yeah. That's how I love swimming.
And that was swimming.
Yes.
That part is gone. Cycling, how did it come in?
For cycling and running, I used to run, not for...
Professionally?
No. Just running for fun. Cycling was just a little bit. I didn't know about it. And then we didn't used to get bikes. It was very difficult to get a bike to train with. Yeah.
Oh, you didn't have a bike at home?
No. Yeah. And
so when did you first get a bike and where was it?
There was a coach who called Andre. He was from Canada. That's the guy who brought it's like triathlon. He went to the federation, and then they make a group of people, and then we started training. That guy used to have a bike because he was a sports guy. He used to have one bike, and we used to train it as 10 people.
Using that one bike.
Yes.
Yeah. I know how to ride a bicycle, but mine is not a sports bike. It's the other ones
Mountain bike.
that grandfathers use. Not a mountain bike, the normal old type. Yeah. I learned on that. Not there's other sport one where there are gears. Oh. No, that one. I cannot manage that. The mountain bike, no way. Yeah. So then how did you find out about triathlon as a sport? Growing up in Rubavu, yes, you've learned how to swim. You've met Andre. how then do you discover triathlon? Because even in the Olympics, and I've followed the Olympics for a very long time, it was later on that I learned of that sport. For you, when did it happen? And when did you decide that I'm going to be a tri girl?
It was in 2012. I started learning how to do cycling, and then I started combining the three, but not
You
long
combined the three because you knew that there was a sport that needed that combination.
That is coming.
There was a sport coming.
Yeah.
Somebody told you about it, and it would combine the three. Okay.
I started combining the three. I started swimming for 500 meter. I do like 10 kilometer cycling, and I run 5 kilometer. Yeah, that's how I started. That's it. Yes.
How was it?
Very tough.
Taking
and,
off.
I remember in 2013, I got an accident with a bicycle. Yeah, it was very hard. My tooth had broken.
Sorry.
Yes. It was a big challenge for me.
Yeah. When was the first time that you participated in the triathlon professionally? You said there was a game, a sport coming, the sport was coming. So was that the first time to participate here in Rwanda?
No, it was not here in Rwanda.
Okay.
That day, the Triathlon Federation just came up. And then they decided they have a competition in Egypt. I didn't know many things about that, but I tried to train. I tried to do all of me to just feel like I'm going to fly. Yes. I'm going to,
You wanted that. Yes, you wanted that.
Yeah. And then that was the first time I went for a competition. It was very hard for me. The water, water was very cold, but it was okay.
Yeah. That was your first experience and your first international participation. So for me to end up on TV, I had one or two people that I would look at and admire. Who was that person to you? You know, you at a young age, you pick on sports. There must have been somebody that
as a
you looked at as
another sport.
Any other sport. The sports person who inspired you. It was your father. Yes.
Because he do karate, and karate is discipline. You know, it's discipline. You have to. He used to waking me up to go for running. He said, me, before I was used 5 kilometers, I do 5 kilometers in 15 minutes. You can do it also. I say, it is very hard. Yeah, it was very hard, but I loved it.
So you observed him and you loved the fact that he involved you.
Yes.
And then by the time you went to Egypt, was there a Rwandan triathlon team already in place?
Yes.
Did you know them?
Yeah. Because all of
How did you receive you? Share a little bit of that. Now you're talking to somebody who has no idea how people even become part of a team. So how did they receive you? You were an amateur. Did they just willingly take you on, and were they willing to train with you?
I used to compete in swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, but
for the longest time you were competing in swimming.
But swimming was not. I was not very good because there was another ladies, and they say, why can't I change? I go in another sport
because you could not beat that lady. She was tough.
And then triathlon came. That's when the time I started.
And there was no competition there. No. There was no woman who was threatening your position.
No. Till now.
Till now.
I am there.
They are behind you. The men, were they kind?
Yeah, the men are very kind. I started with men because there was a lot of men, as I told you, in Beach Boys.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a lot of men, but only one lady. After 2 years, they come another 2 ladies from Gisenyi also. Yeah, and Kibuye also. Karongi, they have triathlon, but there is no ladies. They only have men.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Would you say there's any specific gender-based challenge? You know, you're a sports person, but you also happen to be a woman. So is there any challenge that you have faced that you'd say, this I went through, this I faced because I'm a woman? If there's any, share that with us and how you overcame it.
The challenge I used to have is men's like I see like I'm a girl. I need to have a boyfriend. Okay, they are always afraid of me because before I used to do a lot of sports, non-stop. But now I gain weight. Before I used to be thin. Yes. Yeah. And then people say, why do you do like that? You feel like you want to stop sometimes. You feel like you don't want to do sports anymore. Yeah, but
did you look like a man?
Yes.
Like you were very physical, muscled up.
That's how I was looking.
And they were addressing you like there's something wrong with you.
I was dressing like men.
You were dressing like men.
Yeah.
And then those men would look at you as the fellow man.
Yeah. Even when I go on the street, people say, when you are running, people say, oh, look at that man. I'm not a man.
Did you eventually get a boyfriend? How was it getting the first boyfriend? Or you have never?
Yes, I used to have, but I'm the one who loved.
Who loved him?
Yes.
More than he loved.
More than him, because his friend was saying, "You are. How can you go out with that girl?
With a fellow man."
Things like that. Yeah.
And then he left you. Oh, you left him.
No, we stopped.
You just stopped.
Yeah.
And because of the friends, my goodness, how did your family take this whole passion for sports? Are they supportive? I know you've already talked about your dad, and I'm sure it's 100%. Your mom, if she used to take you to Lake Kivu to swim, she supported.
Yeah.
But then then there's the triathlon, which means you're going to work harder, it's going to change your physical appearance. Did they just gladly allow you to do that?
Yes, only few people, because we are Muslim, and as a triathlete, we don't wear modesty.
Yes.
Yeah. People outside saying, "How can your girl go running with the hair outside, short things?" Yeah, but my mother.
Yes.
Yeah, she said, go for it. You started, you have to finish. Okay, don't stop because of people. We are Muslim, yes, we know. Yes, but you can continue do your sport.
So when you go for sports, you remove that head wrap and you wear those.
No, we don't wear
short
shorts. For us, it's just.
They'll be like bikers.
Yeah, people used to talk just.
Yes. Some Muslims found that to be indecent.
As long as you pray.
That's the most important thing. What would you say about preparation? For example, when you're having a competition coming up, how do you prepare yourself for that? Mentally, physically? Give us that routine.
For me, I train 6 days a week.
Until today?
Yes.
6 days a week.
And 2 times per day. 2 times per day. Maybe morning I do swimming or cycling. Afternoon I run. Or I combine the two. Or I combine the 3. And 1 day I rest. Yeah.
6 days a week?
Yes.
You can't miss. It's a lot of work, huh? You know, we take it for granted. We see sports people making a lot of money and we think, it's only 90 minutes on the pitch. Why make all that money? But then there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, yeah. Would you say it's sustaining you as a sports person? Is there anything else that you do besides sports? And do you earn what you'd say is enough from sports?
Yeah, as I started walking. I told you, as a therapist, as a
at the hotel
instructor, yes, to gain money because I wanted to buy a bicycle. I couldn't have money to buy a bicycle because they're expensive. Triathlon is expensive.
Triathlon is expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive. You need to have a bike. You need to have running shoes. Not the same like others. You need to have a combination. See,
nobody provides those things.
No.
You have to find them for yourself.
Yes, and. After I met, it's like, I don't know if it's a miracle. I found a white guy, he's an old man, he's white. And then we discussed, because I was the coach, we discussed. And then he asked me, you need to continue triathlon? I said, yes, but I don't have bicycle.
You told him?
Yes.
Yeah,
you have.
You have to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes. And he's
And then-
asking, so
yeah, I
say
say
it as
I
it
don't
is.
have a bicycle. The bicycle, they are very expensive. They're expensive for triathlon. And then he said, oh, okay. 1 week after, I
He
got
brought you the bicycle.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that is so nice.
Yeah, he brought me a bicycle.
Did you continue seeing him?
Yes.
Oh, okay. He
Yeah.
lived
Yeah.
in the
He
area
even supports me sometimes.
until today.
Yes.
Amazing.
And then the Olympic Committee. Now they support me.
The Rwanda Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
So do you have to register as a member before you get any support from them, or what happens?
No, like you did.
Yes.
They just went in my...
Oh, and looked for you the same way I looked.
Yeah. And then they say, why can't we give
I love
chance to
that.
this girl?
Exactly. Like I looked for you to give you this interview. I wanted to learn, but I'm sure a lot of other people also get then a chance to learn through the show and get to know you.
And then they gave me a chance.
That's
now
nice.
I'm good.
Now you're good. We are at Mythos Boutique Hotel in Kiyovu. This is The Real Talk. My name is Jackie and our guest is Hanan. We are talking women in sports, featuring a tri-girl or triathlete. She does biking, running and swimming. We have Ironman. I don't know if you've heard of Ironman. Later on we'll talk about Ironman. It should be happening soon. And we'll get to hear from Hanan more about it and if she's going to have any role. Do stay with us. Thank you. We'll be back. Welcome back. This is The Real Talk and we're live on TV and on YouTube. Please share the link so that we can have our friends join us and get to learn from our guest, Hanan Uwineza, who is a triathlete. A triathlete takes part in triathlon. That's what we're talking about today. It's a sport that combines 3 different sports: swimming, running, and cycling. We're at Mythos Boutique Hotel in Kiyovu. You should try their weekly lunch buffet. They have one that is served every weekday. You can come have your lunch meeting or a small gathering. Hanan, let's talk about Rwanda's efforts to promote sports. Like, we have just taken things to the next level, making sure we have BAL and other sporting activities. Even FIFA brought their big meeting over. How do you feel about that? And as you respond to that question, you should also tell me how you think we can help have more women in sports. We have a few women in volleyball, some in football. We now have you in triathlon and a few others. What can we do to get more?
Thank you. What we can do to make more women to be part of triathlon as a triathlete, I was thinking if the government of Rwanda, if they can promote in schools.
It should start there.
Yeah, it can start there. They can start even as runners. They can start as swimmers or cyclists. As like me, I used to, based on Rubavu, we have Lake Kivu. We have a good roads where you can run.
Yeah.
The problem what we face every day is cycling. Yeah. We can start with swimming. You can combine it. You can do aquathlon. Aquathlon is swimming and running. Or you can do, sometimes we do 3 people. You know how to run. I know how to do cycling. There is another one who do
swimming.
Swimming, yes.
So you have a team of 3.
Yes, team of 3. You combine. One do swimming, another do cycling, another do running. That can help them.
That's also possible,
yes, that's possible. We have a Lake Kivu. Lake Kivu is free. It's free for swimming. But there are some other people, they don't like their children to be at the
lake.
But we have a big team. We have our coaches. What we need is just support, to support them. That's what we need. We have a big team. Ladies, they can come. Women, they can come. We do lessons. We teach them.
I like where you say it should start at school.
Yeah.
And that can be a policy enacted, and schools will be made aware. Let us have, like, I remember during my time in school, we had sports time.
Yes.
You know, lessons end at a particular time, and on a daily basis. When I was in the village school, we actually would leave the school and do marathon. We used to go and run. I can't remember the kilometers, but every Friday, we knew Friday from 2 p.m., we're going out for, 3 p.m., we're going out for sports, and we'd go and run. So it can be that those who want to run can run, those who want to play football.
Yes. Like,
are you happy with what the government is doing at higher level?
Yes.
Maybe we're
now,
not seeing it at the school or primary school level, but up here you're seeing
for
some.
now, yes, everything is.
Everything is good.
They just need to promote that, only that.
Yeah.
As they do basketball, as they do football, they can say add swimming to those schools which has swimming pools. Those who doesn't have, they can join us. We can teach them. Yes.
Maybe the government should even. Oh, I imagine maybe around the arena, now that they're going to turn that whole place into a sports area, probably we'll have an Olympic size swimming pool.
Yes. That will help us a lot.
Great.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Ironman. So as a tri girl, you just told me you've participated in 3 of them. Oh my God. There's one coming. So you're going to, this will be your 4th.
Yes.
The first one was where?
Lake Kivu, Rubavu. First one was Rubavu. Second was in South Africa, Durban.
Wow.
Yes. Third one was here also, Gisenyi. Fourth one will be this one, 4th August.
4th August, there's Ironman. Yeah. How come we didn't see you like on TV, in the papers? There was no coverage for you. Tell me about it.
Yeah.
I want to see who's that person that was blocking your chances to be famous as a Rwandan athlete.
We faced problem with the cameraman.
Look at them, Hanan.
With
Look
the
at them.
cameraman.
They're here. Look at them.
Yeah. They don't focus on us.
You as women?
Yes. I'm telling you.
Who do they focus on?
I even came, in my age group, I came the first. But I didn't see it even in a magazine, no. The first one, yes. The second one, no.
My goodness.
Okay. They only
as if you had not broken a record.
They only put visitors, guests. They only care for them. I don't know why.
Hold on, Hanan. Say that clearly, because we need them to hear and understand.
Yes.
So you're saying they didn't feature you. Their focus is on foreign athletes. They're more interested in foreign athletes.
Yes.
That's very bad.
Yeah.
They're listening. Now that you've said we've got Ironman coming up in August, and I hope that this time we'll have enough coverage for you and other Rwandan athletes. What amount of preparation goes into an event like that? What state are you in now, which is just a few weeks, we would say, to the sports?
We train. Yes. Like I told
do you increase the number of days for training? Okay, anyway, it's already 6 days.
6,
you can do 7.
But you add the kilometers.
Okay.
As a triathlete, we do Olympics, but triathlon we need to add. The Ironman we need to add. It's half. It's not even full, because as we do half Ironman, it's not full.
So what's half Ironman?
Half is 1.9.
And by us you mean Rwanda, eh?
Yes.
The Ironman done here is half.
It's half. It's not
so describe
full.
the half.
Yeah. Half is 1.9 kilometers swimming, 90 kilometers cycling, and 21 kilometers running. And
so why is cycling that long?
Yeah, that's how.
And yet it's intense. It requires more energy, I would imagine, than swimming. They should have done like 10-10.
And it's hilly.
And it's hilly.
Yes, it's hilly.
Okay.
And you have to train like...
Well, hold on. What stops us from doing the full Ironman?
No, I'm not ready for the full. Full now.
Okay.
For now, I do half. But
it's not just you. It's all the athletes that come. All the athletes that come here. come
They do
for half.
yes.
But there are other people that probably could go elsewhere for the full triathlon.
Yeah, full
Okay.
triathlon. We need to train like 2 kilometers per day. Per day.
Per day.
Yeah. We need to combine, because if you don't...
Everything, 2 kilometers.
2, maybe 2. 2 or 1. You do one in the morning and you do another in the evening or afternoon when there is sun. Because we do it on the sun. Yeah, August there is sun.
Oh yes.
Yes, you
summer.
have to run on the sun and it's very difficult. Yeah, you do 2 kilometer morning. You do maybe, because the place is hilly, you do 2 hours or 3 hours. It depends on the time. 3 hours and then you stop, you rest. After next day, you do other things. You run or you swim. You do also, you go for fitness in the gym. You have to be strong because it's long distance. You know, when you do I did half marathon last week.
Oh, yes, the Kigali Peace Marathon.
It was very hard. I didn't know Kigali is hilly.
Oh, it is. It was your first time to run in Kigali.
Yes. And that's long distance. Yes.
Yeah. Does your diet change?
No, me, I eat everything. I drink a lot of water. It's very important. You have to hydrate. Yeah. And I got a chance last year, yes, I got a chance to go to participate in World Championship.
Okay.
December in New Zealand. Yes.
Which December?
This coming
December.
Yes.
You will be going to participate in the World Championship.
That's why I need to train.
You need to train harder. Yeah. As an athlete that has participated in such high-level sports, do you feel like you get enough support from here? The Olympic Committee, do you get funded? You know?
Yeah.
If you're going to represent the country in New Zealand, do you feel like you have enough support?
It's not enough.
What more do you want? Let's assume that the decision maker is watching the show.
Yes.
So yeah, let's tell them.
They need to support us. Okay? They need to support us.
What kind of support?
As
Money, bicycles,
yeah.
the kits.
No, money, yes, money is okay, but they need to communicate with us. Communication, they ask you, how do you train? These things going like this, things like that. You need people who motivate you, yes.
Would that be the Ministry of Sports, or who should that be?
That's Ministry of Sports, because Olympic Committee, they are very good. Yes, they have.
You want Ministry of Sports to do more.
Yes.
For you to take part in Ironman, do you pay? Do you incur any costs as a person, or is that participation fully sponsored by the Olympic Committee? And then this is your full-time job. Do you earn a salary from it even when there's no sporting activity?
Yes, I get salary per month.
Okay.
From Olympic Committee. Yes, they get support me. They support me. What I need is just Ministry of Sport. They support us when there is Ironman. Every time when you want to go out for
they will support.
For competition, they support the Ironman.
When there's no Ironman,
no,
you don't see them. Yeah.
But it's good. They're trying to make us.
At least you're seeing them try, huh?
Yeah.
It's not, you're not saying it's all doom and gloom. Yeah. Sports is not an easy thing, Hanan.
Yes.
And I can imagine maybe every now and then you encounter situations that could demotivate you or make you feel like, gosh, I should just give up. For you, how do you stay motivated? What keeps you going?
I stay calm.
You stay calm?
Yes. I training, even my family.
Where do you get the strength to train? Because fine, you can train because there's a championship coming up, but then where do you derive that energy from...
For me, I can't even spend 2 days without training. I can feel bad. I feel bad. I get sick. Even if I don't do a training, I have to do something. I have to do something. Yes, I can go to the gym. I can do walk for fun, run for fun.
Walk for fun, run for fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have any memorable event from your career? Something that stands out? This is, for the last many years of being a triathlete, this is what stands out for you.
When I was in Luxembourg.
When you were?
In Luxembourg.
In Luxembourg.
Yes.
You had gone for competition. Yes.
That's what they had. There is a guy I met on the way, just when I was doing cycling. I couldn't have our shoes have a clips.
On the sole or inside?
No, down.
Down.
Yes. And then you have to put that to make you cycling faster. On that time, I couldn't have those shoes. Yes, I was using with my running shoes. And then you can't go hilly. When you go hilly, it slips. Okay. I met a white guy. His name is Jean-Pierre. Yeah, Jean-Pierre. And then he stopped me. He asked me, "Hi, how are you? What do you do?" I said, "I do triathlon." "Why are you using your running shoes?" I said, "I don't have those shoes, cycling shoes." And then he said, "Okay, next year when I come back, I will bring them for you." And then they invited me to go for triathlon. Yes, I went there. I did triathlon. And
That's
I trained.
amazing.
Yeah.
You know, you've been to many different countries because of this.
Yes.
Huh? Do you look back and ask yourself, where would I have been if it wasn't for sports? You know?
Yes.
You do, huh?
Yeah.
You ask yourself that. Because it looks like it has really done well for you.
Because I tried as a tourism, I couldn't.
Yeah.
But sports.
Sports just kept
Yeah.
opening doors. Yeah. What would you say to a young person that is thinking of a career and they are torn between sports and the other traditional careers, engineer, doctor? What would you say to the person that is in that position, a young person? Is it lucrative, a young person that is thinking of sports as a career and maybe they're being discouraged a bit because there's other sports?
Okay. You can, as for me, they can do, there are people who combine two. You do sports and then you go to work. Okay, you can do, maybe you can run, you can do swimming, you can do cycling before.
And be a teacher.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or an accountant.
Yes. You can be a triathlete and be a teacher. You can be a triathlete and be an engineer.
So you'd encourage them to go for
Yes.
it, not to give up.
To try, to just try. If we do maybe full, then they do half. Like I do sprints, they can do half. If I do 7.5, they do 5 swimming. Even 200 meter, you can do it. You can just swim any style, any style. In triathlon, you do any style you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's about what someone is comfortable with.
Yeah.
That's good, Hanan. Let's have a look at Hanan's 6 Qs. This is The Real Talk on RTV, and we are live on YouTube as well. Six Qs. Question number 1 for you, Hanan.
Yeah.
What one word describes you?
One word describe me.
Yes.
Smart.
Smart? I love that. Okay, what do you do when you're not competing or training?
I like watching movies. Yeah, spend time with my family. Yes.
What movies do you love? Horror? Romantic ones? Romantic.
Yeah.
Hey, you're in such a romantic mood today. Or always.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what has sport taught you about you or about life that you want to share with us?
You have to be disciplined first.
Discipline.
Yeah.
What happens if you're not disciplined? What is the worst that could happen?
No, you can't be a triathlete if you don't have discipline. Because sometimes there is a coach who told you, do this, you have to run 20 kilometers today. If you don't have
discipline,
yeah, you can't.
And then what is your definition of success? Is it owning a private jet? Is it winning the triathlon? Is it just waking up and thanking God that you're alive and you have a family? You know, people describe it differently. How do you view success?
For me, and in the future.
In the future,
I just, like I said before, I want to go in schools because at my place we have private schools that have young children, young girls, to encourage them to take one place at Lake Kivu, I don't know where, or in the hotel. I'll start the business of teaching them how to swim.
So the day you do that, you will consider yourself successful.
Yes.
And then what do you do for self-care? To remain looking beautiful and feeling energetic and fit, what do you do? Take time to sleep? Take a long walk or cycle?
I like sleeping and cycling, go long distance. It makes me feel good.
Rejuvenated.
Yes.
Okay, and last question. What advice would you give to a young Hanan? Picture yourself at the age of 18, 20.
Yeah, don't be afraid to join sports club. Don't be afraid of yourself. Just go. Go and make it. Don't feel like people, they want you to be down. Just try to be up.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. And we wish you all the best as you prepare for the triathlon. When is it starting again?
4th August.
How many people?
Ironman.
Yes, Ironman. Oh, yes, Ironman. 4th August. How many of you are representing Rwanda?
For now, they are still selecting.
Oh.
I don't know how many, but they're still selecting. We have a competition I think on Saturday for selection.
Okay.
Yes.
Is it normally a very strict process, picking the team?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We wish you success.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching The Real Talk. It's been a pleasure for me to talk to Hanan, a woman in sports. It's been nice learning about triathlon and a little bit about Ironman. If you're interested in sports and you're thinking of where to start anywhere. That's what I've gotten from Hanan. Just start anywhere. And whether if you live near the lake, kindly go learn how to swim. You never know where it will take you. We're having a conversation with someone that has traveled a lot purely because of sports. We are at Mythos Boutique. Check them out on Twitter. They are at Hotel Mythos and they are on other platforms as well. We look forward to seeing you again next week. God bless you.